Move. It's just not there.
It's going to have to be there.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I know that. That's why I'm getting so frustrated with
It's
myself.
starting to come together now, yeah? Yeah. You got this big fear of Q&A of me on the subject that we're covering, yeah? You need to know that I know about the subject. Then if I know about the subject, what can you do?
I can pass it over to you.
Which you did do, didn't you? Yeah? Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, stop giving up. You're a northerner from Manchester, you don't give up there.
Yeah, it's not like me.
Fight on.
Oh well. Signal there, Tony?
I thought I was going to indicate around our park car.
Yeah, do you think you need to?
Would it not be helpful?
Well, if you think about it, think about the vehicles behind you. If they see you indicating, where do they think you're going to be going?
I think I'm going in there, yeah.
Yeah, so it could confuse them, couldn't it? So it's not always necessary to signal around the park car, Tony. Again, don't signal, Tony. So it's important that we don't signal when we're leaving, but we don't have to...
Eventually, you want to start coming in with, are you going to?
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
What, are you going to what? Signal? Okay.
Turn right at the roundabout, all the way around the roundabout, back down the other side.
Okay, Tony, we're going to be turning right at the roundabout. We're going to right round the roundabout, please, and right down the other side again. Okay, yeah. Tony, how are you going to signal when you're leaving this mini roundabout?
What mini roundabout? Oh, that one there?
Can you see the signs?
No, you said I don't need to.
Why don't we need to signal when we're leaving the mini
They might think I'm turning in there, won't they? Just confused them.
briefly out of road, would I be mentioning the pedestrian crossing to you, even though I've handed it over? Would he ask you what you can see?
What do you think?
I don't think I would, no.
But you'd be watching me, yeah?
So now we've got another mini roundabout coming up. Can you see ahead? And would you be signalling to leave it?
No.
Why is it important that we don't?
Cheers, people.
Good. So I think you got the hang with that.
You know what I'd be saying at your point now? Would you like me to just sit back and watch you, Tony?
Right, okay.
So what have I got coming up in 2 weeks' time?
Test.
And you have got inside my head about most of it, haven't you?
Right, yeah, I don't think I should have. I think I should have asked you what you.
You not finished your sentence, so I don't understand it.
No, it's because I don't understand either, Tony. I'm just my head's in bits. I actually told you there was a mini roundabout there, and I don't think I should have done.
Hay crossings.
It's just a safe haven, that's honest. So pedestrians can get from one side of the road to the centre.
Do I stop if there's somebody standing there?
No,
Sorry?
no, you don't stop, Tony.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
And turning right.
Turning right, please, Tony.
Turning left, please.
Turning left, please, Tony.
Would it not have been good to ask me what I liked if I got the arm signals on the move?
Yeah. Sorry,
Is there still time, or is it the end of the world?
it's close to the end of the world, I'm afraid. That's how I'm feeling at the moment.
Come on, fight on.
I know. I'm very close by
Come on.
that. So
I've given you a lifeline there, now it's
Alright.
up to you to use it, yeah?
I know.
I'm listening.
Okay, Tony. Very shortly, when we find a safe and a quieter area, would you like to have a go at arm signals on the move?
Do you mind if I leave it to the next lesson? Because I've got a bit of a sore shoulder today.
That's fine. I'll mention it to Bob.
Alright. Well, thanks for the offer.
You're welcome.
That road works today, isn't it?
Where am I? Something to do all at once.
Take the second on the right.
So I'm going to be taking a second turning.
The first
right,
one is
please.
where the pedestrian is.
First one's just on the right.
Well, mate. My next door neighbour. That's why I waved him across.
Would I be even mentioning that on this subject?
What's the subject we're covering?
Pedestrian crossings and arm signals.
And what does pedestrian crossings include?
What do they include? Junctions.
pedestrian crossings. Who uses pedestrian crossings?
Pedestrians. Right, okay. I didn't know.
And turning left.
Turning left, please. So, Tony, why is it important we never beckon pedestrians across?
Only beckon people I know.
Why is it important we don't beckon anybody across?
Well, that's polite.
We don't have any control over other vehicles, do we? And we may not have seen another vehicle come in.
Oh,
What
right.
do you think the dangers of that are?
Yeah, I never thought that. And turning right.
Turning right, please, Tony. So next time you see a pedestrian waiting, what you're not going to do?
Yeah, wave at them. Even if I know them.
Good. Because if you did and you stepped out, what could happen to them?
Yeah, my vehicle coming the opposite way. And turning left.
Turning left, please, Tony.
And we're going to park in on the right, please.
And parking on the right, please, Tony.
Can breathe.
It's horrendous. That was my biggest disaster yet.
Horrendous, my backside.
Getting close to telling you to pull
Right?
over and let me out, honestly. I promise you I did.
That's what Nico did.
Is it really?
You've got to fight.
I know that, but
You've got to fight.
there was just nothing there at all. I just
Yeah.
completely lost.
I'm sorry, but you got to fight.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting your knickers right in a twist about this over instruction.
Right.
You haven't even got inside my head.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave you a word picture at the beginning.
You did.
What was the word picture I gave you?
Test coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. What was the beginning of the word picture?
The beginning,
You're filling in for.
filling in for your instructor.
Yeah, who can't make it today. So you never met me before, have you?
No, I know.
Yeah.
And Tony, I've said to you, it's easy when I'm sitting still, and it's easy when I'm at home, knowing everything that's going on and saying, yeah, I knew that, and I've got the information up here. But when it's on the move, it's not there. It's not there at the moment. It's not.
A good way of practicing it is when you're driving yourself. If you get a chance, I know you got pretty bad floods in your area. It's probably every zebra crossing is on the water at the moment. But you can practice it yourself, yeah.
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 I have to.
Yeah. It's not over instruction to get inside my head at the beginning
Right.
and find out what I know. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to know that I know how to identify a crossing. You need to know that I know that that the safety procedure of checking the mirror, scanning the crossing. You need to know that I know what to do within the zigzags.
Yeah, it's getting where I was getting confused with that was how do I get it out? How do I get
Ask me.
how? Yeah, well, ask you how do you identify a crossing?
Yeah, otherwise we're going to go through the whole lesson, and I'm never going to identify a crossing for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
During that lesson there, what happened all of a sudden?
What do you mean?
What were you able to do?
Well, after you telling me how to do it, you was able to identify the crossing.
And what were you able to do with that?
Well, I was able to get some questions and then get some answers out of you. So I was getting in your head.
Yeah, what were you able to do? Something to do with responsibility.
All right, we pass the responsibility over to you. Yeah, after getting the questions out.
Yeah, is that?
Because I know all this. I do know.
Yeah,
it. It's just getting
and
it
that
on the
is, you know, I don't know why you're not taking the skills from one session to the next one.
go. Neither do I.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting frustrated because I just don't seem to be moving forward, and it's as if I'm taking a big leap back, never mind a step back.
Yeah, it's your light bulb is just a little bit bit flickery at the moment, yeah?
It's,
Yeah,
well
you got to
truly
get
done.
past that.
I know.
Come on, you're a tough guy. Stop giving in. Fight,
I will do.
yeah? Fight. Don't be so quick at coming out a roll. If I definitely see you're not getting it, I'll come out a roll and help you, yeah?
Okay.
When you came out a roll in relation to these boxes that we can't see, yeah? You wanted to come out a roll for me to explain to you, yeah? I gave you a great big clue on as we come out after having a coffee in the hardware cafe. I was crossing the road, yeah?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I actually showed you the light that comes on when we press that box, yeah? Yeah, the box was facing where?
Yeah, facing.
Yeah, and
Yes,
just
I
as you
didn't-
and just as you were about to pull me out a roll to find out the answer, I could see it coming up ahead of the traffic lights. So the answer was right in front of you.
Right.
Just need to look to see it, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play around with the signals much on the
No, you couldn't, could you?
on the last stage there.
Well, you couldn't. I think you know. I think you knew what would have happened if you did. Oh,
Don't you think everybody has these problems?
no,
Sorry? Oh, you unique, eh?
no. Just don't know why I'm not. Why it's not sinking in. I don't know why I can't get it out to you.
Dave, as you said quite rightly, park it up by the curb. You can do it with your eyes closed, yeah? Doing it on the move is different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
Practice makes
I
perfect,
know
yeah?
that. The only way that I am going to get it is to do this. I know
Practice
that.
makes perfect, yeah?
I know.
All I could sense all the time, right from the off there, was that, God, you were frightened of even asking me what my name was in case it was over instruction, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Can we have a fag?
You don't smoke.
I need a fag. I need a fag, Tony. I don't need
Right,
a fag.
I'll give that a pause.
Thank you.
Put that bottle of whiskey away.